This is a review of the Ovente electric kettle, which I just love. So here is the kettle on its little stand. You can see that's what the stand looks like. It does underneath it also have a thing where you can wrap the cord around it to store it. So let's get some water in it. Okay, so I only use spring water in this kettle. It's got wonderful little measurements on each side so you can tell how much you want to do. Super helpful. It's also on both sides. Then when you're ready to heat it up, you just close the lid. This button here releases the lid, and then this button, this is the on, so you turn it on. I like the green. Lime green is my accent color, but I'm sure all the other colors are beautiful too. But and then it just does its thing with a little bit of mood lighting to go along with it. So it takes a few minutes to boil, but so far, I'm very, very pleased. I use this every single day, have for a month or two maybe now, and I use it for both coffee and tea. So you can see here kind of what it looks like as it's starting to bubble and heat the water. And here you can kind of see the noise that it makes. It's pretty quiet. I'm really happy with how hot this kettle gets the water. It gets it so hot that I have to, especially in my insulated tumblers, let them, breathe a little bit with tea or coffee before I drink it. It's so hot, which is great. It's what I like. So this is what it starts to look like when it's bubbling. And if you want to see what the light looks like if you have a darker space, there you go. Great for, I don't know, any kind of party, I guess. But it just bubbles. Like I said, I use spring water, which usually leaves some minerals. You'll see a ring probably afterwards. And so I just use a little vinegar and water, swish it around there, wipe it out with a paper towel every few days. And as you can see, it just looks beautiful. It's very easy to keep clean. I do recommend keeping the vinegar away from any little metal parts, like the screws on the bottom of the kettle or that, just to prevent, because obviously vinegar is gonna corrode the metal as well. But yeah, look at that. Love it. Great little kettle. And it shuts itself off. It's got a nice little screen here to, if you've got any little doodahs in there. And yeah, super easy to use, very lightweight, safe. I haven't burned myself on this. Just a great little product. Very pleased. Very simple to use. You just hit the button to turn on. Doesn't take long to warm up. To open, you just open one button. Very simple. It's glass and it's plastic.
as you've seen it, I'm using it already for a while, and it's good, not bad. The only thing, the color I like it, and but the only thing that if you're looking for, it's quite a little bit small, and also doesn't really. I read it before in the comment. It doesn't hit the water fast, It is not that really fast. Also, it's not that really slow. I mean, I've used before some electrical kettles, that they heat the water faster. And I like orange color mostly. I like the color is good, you see, and it does the job so far. I'm happy with it.
I absolutely love this kettle. It's so quick and easy. It heats up really fast. It gets to boiling. And it does light up, you guys. The best part about it is it gets to boiling and it cuts off by itself. So you can go and do what you do in the house and it cuts off by itself. See? Love it. Love it. You guys, you have to get this product. Promise you, you'll love it.
Okay, so here I have the Ovente electric kettle. It was $21.99 at the time of my purchase. I really like this kettle. However, this is my second time purchasing this kettle. So the first time I purchased this kettle, I threw it away because the heating plate inside the kettle developed some spotting that was just unattractive and gross looking, and I didn't think that it was safe, or I didn't like it. And I assumed that it did this because I was heating things in it other than water. I would like reheat tea or reheat coffee or even milk. So I assumed that that was the reason why it developed those spots. However, this time when I purchased it a second time, I only heated water in it and it did the exact same thing. And it seemed like the spots developed even faster than the first time when I was heating, various types of liquids in it. So one main thing that I don't like about this kettle is the lid. The fact that it has the filter there, it makes it really difficult to wash out and clean this kettle. And it does scratch and scrape my skin because the filter is in the way. So that's one thing that I don't like about this kettle. Yeah, it's just constantly scraping my skin while I'm trying to wash it out. So that I don't like. So this is my second time purchasing this kettle. As I stated before, the reason why was because of the spots on the heating plate. But unfortunately, this second one is broken. The lid is broken, which is, it would be a major concern for someone else who is not careful at watching this kettle, because the simple fact that the lid is broken, the auto shut off feature does not work, which can be very dangerous. But I do watch mine carefully, and I listen for it when it's boiling, and I stop it manually. But I don't know how the lid broke. I'm assuming that a guest of mine broke it without my knowledge, and yeah, I just went to use it one day and it was broken. I don't know why it was broken, because I didn't break it, but there it is. I think a guest of mine broke it, didn't say anything, and I just randomly discovered that the lid was broken. So I do like that it does have the light, the LED light. I think that's a very nice feature. It's actually the reason why I purchased this particular electric kettle. It's also the reason why I bought it a second time, because I do like the LED light. It heats up fairly quickly, as you can see. And other than the spotting on the heating plate and the fact that the auto shut off no longer works because the lid is broken, I like this kettle, which is why I have kept it. It's a very nice kettle. It holds fair amount of liquid, adequate amount of liquid. And I guess you can put whatever liquid you want in there, because it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. So I like this kettle, and yeah, it's just not safe once the lid breaks, and the filter in the lid makes it difficult to wash.
It takes less than 2 minutes to warm up. And this is it boiling. And I just turned it on. This is on and off switch. This is to open the top. And what I really love about it